Here we go. Double box break. 21 and 22 in the can't miss. It is such a good series.
Can't miss it. Always a good series, especially when there's a double box break on the line.
There's two great items coming out.
Exactly.
Here's a good one. So Matthew Ludwig is still winning a day later, Dylan. The guy will not stop winning. We've got ourselves A.J. Brown on the mini helmet. A.J. Brown, a big reason why Jalen Hurts is taking the next step. A guy who's one of the leading receivers in the league. Top 10 in the NFL in most of the stats. An absolute beast. NFC East. Matthew Ludwig. Little A.J. Brown mini helmet right there for Matthew. This is actually, I was just putting this up earlier in the show. Believe it or not, this is actually one of the lesser hits in the series. If that's a lesser hit, the series is straight up fire. Such a fantastic receiver, A.J. Brown is.
A.J. Brown catch passes from Jalen Hurts. Who, Jalen Hurts right now, he's looking like he's going to be the prime candidate for MVP.
He's a legitimate candidate. I think it's between him and Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen's still in that discussion. A little bit on the outside, Joe Burrow and Tua. But I think at the moment it's between Hurts and Mahomes, and it's going to be a fun race to follow the rest of the way for sure.
If Jalen Hurts keeps up at the pace that he's keeping, though, I think he will win it. I mean, don't get me wrong, Patrick Mahomes, he's been looking incredible, but 3 interceptions against that Broncos defense.
3 interceptions and over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. When they talk about MVP, I look at, did the interceptions hurt the team? Not really. They still won the game. But I get what you're getting at. We had that discussion yesterday. Mahomes has more total yards, more total touchdowns, but he also has more picks. Definitely a close race. If it's very close at the end, Jalen Hurts probably wins it only because he hasn't won it yet. My gut feeling is Mahomes is still going to win it because I think Jalen Hurts is going to have a tough game against the Cowboys in a couple weeks.
Does Jalen Hurts now have the QBR, or is
Mahomes has the best QBR in the league?
Really?
Tua was number 2. Jalen Hurts, I think, is in the top 5. But Mahomes does have the top QBR, which factors in clutch play, passing, rushing, all of it. Mahomes is first in the QBR department at the moment.
He's just getting really lucky with some of these throws. I saw that one throw that Jerick McKinnon.
He makes them all the time.
You
can't call it lucky when he makes it all the time.
Well, it was just like a really it reminded me of those lob passes, and it just went to him. I'm like, how do you leave him wide open like that?
He's been doing that for a while.
Even the Broncos defense was fooled. I was like, how do you fool that defense?
Yeah, that was crazy. You know who else has been doing stuff for a while? Well, Steve Durkee's been winning for a while.
Oh, wow.
Shaun Alexander, retro Seattle Seahawk mini helmet, the 2005 NFL MVP. That season set the record for most total touchdowns, rushing touchdowns. Tomlinson has broken it since, but that is a great mini helmet. Congratulations, Steve Durkee, on the Shaun Alexander. Okay, Steve, still winning. I pulled this guy a lot of heat in this break room. Steve Durkee wins a lot from me.
Shaun Alexander. I mean, we saw the Shaun Alexanders on Lunars last week. That was pretty cool.
And we have a lot of Shaun Alexander in the room. That's one that I don't get sick of. Such a fantastic player. We do have the Psalms religious reference on the helmet as well. The inscription. It is Beckett certified. QR sticker in the back. Congratulations, Steve Durkee, on the Shaun Alexander mini helmet. Talking about MVP. Talking about Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, some of the candidates. I guess Mahomes has won one already, but Alexander, a league MVP. So not that many guys win MVP. That is elite crew right there. Congrats, Steve Durkee, on the Alexander mini helmet.